If you have goals and you want to make changes for this upcoming year, watch this video. Because if you don't apply what is in today's video, odds are you might fall under the category of people that don't achieve the goals that they have for this upcoming year. Every year, many men come up with a concrete list of things that they want to accomplish by the end of the year. However, little do they know that no matter how detailed their plan is, no matter how much effort they have put into cultivating this plan prior to the year, they still might fall victim. You see, you are a soldier who is roaming through the jungle during a battle. You're taking a flanking route that you know that your enemy is not expecting. Odds are you should have the victory in the bag. However, on your way there, jaguars, piranhas, they're taking their shot at you. My goal for this video simply is to let you know of common predators that will take their shot at you while you take your journey this year to achieve your goals. And the one thing that they all share in common, so that you have this awareness about you to look out for this trait while you're on your voyage this year. The trait that these predators have is that they sedate you. Yes, you heard me right. They sedate you. When you're sedated, you have a dulled internal state. And as a result, you don't really feel your emotions that strongly, if at all. Many of us, we engage in these activities that are called cheap dopamine activities that help us escape painful internal states. Some of these activities include video games, adult videos, social media, TV, alcohol, etc. You see, humans, we're emotional animals at the end of the day. Our emotions, they guide our thinking and behavior. Therefore, when we engage in these behaviors, we're actually at some points numbing our internal state, which takes away the ingredient that we need to take action in the first place. When we have goals, there are two primary driving forces that we can utilize. They are the cat and the cheese. The cat is our fear response system. An example of this would be thinking about your life 10 years from now. If you haven't made habit changes, right? Like if you have your old habits that are destroying your internal state, you're not going to get there. The cheese is the anticipated pleasure of achieving the goal that you're setting out for. So it could be the raise, it could be the freedom of not having a boss at work and being your own boss, etc. To ensure that we take action, we have to engage in either the cat or the cheese. Either can work, but it's important to test them both out to see which you are more wired to. Some of us are more fear-driven, while others are more pleasure-driven. It really just depends on the person. However, the bottom line is this: you have to be engaged with your feelings. You can't be numb. So don't succumb to these behaviors that likely are numbing you, or at least know which ones are numbing you. Some of us, we might be able to engage in video games and not be numb. Maybe it really is like a 30-minute a week kind of decompressing where it makes us feel alive, right? But if we're being honest, a lot of these activities, they can serve a purpose where for some of us, we can go to them when we feel these negative emotions internally, right? And when we go to them, we're using them to actually just numb ourselves. And if that is you, I beg you to stop doing those behaviors. And I know that sounds really hard and it can be really impossible for some of us, right? But maybe you need help along the way. But we really need to figure out a way to not engage in those behaviors that numb us, because if we do, we're not gonna get to our end desired result. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your kryptonite? For me, it was video games for a long time, right? Like, I would play Skyrim at times when I wasn't even really wanting to play it, just because I was like having these feelings of anxiety that I knew life was slipping away. And I went to video games so that I could just be distracted. And so I'm curious to hear, what is your kryptonite? As always, stay mercifully relentless. Peace.